Okay. Let's see if that did it, because I might have forgotten to click the button that I needed to click. There we are. I forgot a button. Hi, guys. As I was attempting to talk to people and no people were there. Story of my life. That's the story of my life. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Jules. Thanks for hopping in tonight. Okay. Are we where are we? Oh, we're good. Oh, I gotta turn myself down so we don't get double audio here. Hello. Hooray. Can you guys hear us and see us? Let's start there, because I'm not convinced I did the buttons correctly. Hello. Okay, hopefully that's good, because I feel like I don't have enough. I'm concerned that your audio is not on, but I guess we'll find out. Can't hear Duck and Jess. Okay. Um, let me. Okay. Now say something.
Hello.
Hi,
Can you
everybody.
hear us?
Hi, Dr. Nick.
I think
That's
when
my
I was
go-to.
trying to figure out why I was duplicated, I accidentally muted you.
Ah,
I'm so sorry.
So very
Okay.
good.
Thank you,
Okay.
Rhonda.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. What an evening. It's always something with this tech, right? Like we hopped on
Truly.
here and I was echoing myself, so we had to fix that.
Who knows what they're doing up there? Sorry if you guys
Sorry.
hear anything. Our upstairs neighbors are unhinged, is the word I'll use publicly.
They just slammed something so hard up there that our ring light started shaking.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fun. I just
Good
have
times
like
over here.
massive storms going on outside my house right now, so
Yeah, if you like end up in a Wizard of Oz situation, we can always reschedule. That
yep.
is A-okay.
Yep. I think we'll be fine. You know, my husband's home, so Andrew will come down and tell me if we're not fine anymore.
Andrew's gonna poke his head down the stairs and be like, so
Knock
so
knock.
Wrap it up.
just go ahead and cut that feed,
Right.
cut that call.
Yeah. I'm a little more concerned about the fact that like my power may or may not like flicker while we're doing this. We'll see.
And lights will flicker on and actually.
Literally.
No, Sferrata.
Nope. Okay. I wanted to see it because I forgot last time to check to see if it looked better with it on or off, but it makes no material difference. So
Nah.
here we are.
Either way, we're good. We're good. All right, my friends. Well, we are they sound far away.
We are
Cassie,
far
I
away.
don't know how to fix that. Just says, let me get closer.
How you zoom without technology. just as slow.
I wonder if it's just your mic needs to be closer to you.
Well, because we're not actually like using the mic.
Remember we went through this
Oh,
last time where the
right.
We're just using the phone.
Yeah.
But Duck put the phone back far away, so I think that's why we sound far away.
You're so right. It is all my fault here.
It's not your fault.
You're so right.
Oh my gosh. It's good enough, I promise.
Far away.
It is what it is, you know? It is what it is. You can hear us, you can see us. I'm calling it a win.
Yep.
Let's rank some rides.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. So we are going to be blind ranking Epic Universe attractions tonight. So
Hi.
this could get interesting. I just realized, so I'm gonna bring out my a little. I'm gonna take some notes because we're gonna forget who is
So true.
who has
Mhm.
said
Who has
what.
what where?
Yep.
I could put it in the in that same doc that you sent the
I got it. I'm on it.
the link in. Okay.
Oh, there you are. You're in there too. As we start typing to each other on our shared Google Doc. Excellent. Excellent.
All
Good
right.
to go. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Are we ready to get this show on the road?
We
Let's
are.
rock it, kids.
Yeah, Rhonda, my children gave me their germs. So,
The beloved petri dishes have passed it on. Yes.
yeah, and I like tried last night to drink some tea, and when I did, like it instantly brought all of the gross stuff to like the front of my face, and I was like, I can't do that tonight. No,
Nope.
ma'am.
Nope. That's
No, ma'am.
not optimal for recording.
No. So I apologize that I am slightly under the weather. Hopefully, my voice is not. There were a couple episodes I did like several months ago where I was really sick and I was like, I couldn't, it was like painful listening back to myself. And I was like, God, I sound so bad. So hopefully, this is not one of those cases because, yeah, I know, Rhonda. Yeah. It's just constant. And well, part of it is also that like the weather drastically changed in Ohio. So like all bets are off.
Oh, you mean you don't love going from negative 15 to 50?
No, it was 70 degrees here today
Oh my god.
What?
and yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like
Oh
the
my
fall
God.
spring from hell.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
So
awful.
we are just living in mud because we had 16 inches of snow and then 3 more inches of snow. And now it's been so warm that it's all melting. And so we are just
Yeah.
living in mud.
So we totally have the same thing, except did you have the sheet of ice stage?
No,
was like-
we only
Okay.
got the snow. We missed out on the ice.
Yeah. So for us, it was like snow, 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 a little more snow, sheet of ice for 2 weeks, and now it's been warm enough the last few days, but we may or may not end up getting a nor'easter, so we may have more snow Sunday to Monday.
Yeah, I think we have a chance of snow on Sunday, but I don't think it's too high. So I'm hoping we don't get more. I'll take the mud over the snow. I will take the mud.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I love snow, but it's deeply inconvenient when it's like snow, mud, and everything's just gross, and it's not functional. It's just not functional.
Right. Like if it's stopping people from going places, it's not okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm spoiled because I work from home most of the time.
Yeah.
Although-
doesn't matter to you.
Although a couple weeks ago I did have to fly out immediately after that snowstorm,
not
and
fun.
that was a nightmare. So
Nope.
hooray.
Nope. All right. Let's get this show on the road. I'm going to hit my button to start this so I don't forget.
Good call.
And we're going. Okay, I always wait for the little red light at the bottom of my screen to turn on
Yeah.
because I'm like, if I hit it and it doesn't actually go, that almost happened to me because I wasn't like in the window I needed to be in, and I was like, don't like that. No, thank you.
Nope. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend.
Yes, so, all right. Are we ready?
Go. Let's rock this.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to Mom Street USA. My name is Jackie, aka Wishes Mama, and joining me for this hub episode are our good friends, Duck and Jess, aka Beanie Duck. And today we've got a treat for you. We have done this on one other hub episode before, but today we are going back to our blind ranking episodes, and we are going to be visiting the attractions of Epic Universe. So that is on our list for today. But before we jump into all that chaos, which I'm sure it will be, Duck and Jess, how are you guys doing
Never.
today?
I have never been chaotic in my life. How dare
That is a
you?
lie. That is a flat out lie.
We're doing good.
We
We're
are doing
we're
good.
starting to thaw a little bit here in the Northeast, but as we were saying just before hopping on the recording, I don't think that's going to last long. It's totally full spring. It's slightly warmer, and then it's going to snow on Monday. So here we are.
Yeah, the weather it can't make up its mind. We have like major thunderstorms rolling through where I am right now. It was 70 degrees. You know, I don't know. Where are we? When are we? Who are we? What are we?
All great questions.
Oh, well, besides the weather, glad to hear you're doing well. I say let's go ahead and jump in to our festivities tonight. So, Duck, do you want to kind of like go over the like how we're gonna do what we're gonna do,
Sure.
kind of the
Yeah,
overall gist of what's gonna happen today?
So if anybody hasn't seen or heard or like does not know what we mean when we're saying blind ranking, we're going to go through. We have all of the attractions in Epic Universe on a wheel. Jackie's going to spin that wheel, and then our lovely game show host is going to spin the wheel, and we're going to do 5, right? Is what we're thinking?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to then have we'll spin the wheel 5 times. But before each time that it gets spun, we have to rank that previous one, right? So once we rank it, there is no moving it. So that's the fun part of it, where maybe you get one and you're not sure where to place it. Yeah, well, that's the
fun
divisive part about it.
as I say in quotes for anyone who's not watching, the fun part of it.
Yes, fun is deeply in air quotes, depending on your version of fun. So basically, we're going to have at the end of this a list of 5 ranked rides in Epic Universe without knowing what the rest of the rides are. So we have to rank them as we're going through. So it's a surprise to everybody involved.
I love this. All right, the one thing we didn't decide on before we started is who gets to go first.
Ooh, do we want to spin a wheel for that too? Because I don't have strong feelings.
Oh, I can. Hold on. I can do it. I wasn't ready for that one.
I can do it. That's my fault.
No, I got it.
I would also like to, while you're getting that together, caveat this by saying if, for some reason, I personally don't get the Frankenstein experiment, I need you all to know that that is my number 1. No ifs, ands, or buts. That is always number 1. I just want to throw it out there.
That's valid. Okay, let me see here. Haha.
Yeah.
I'm going to make that smaller so it's not like all up on our faces. I mean, it's going to be on our faces anyway. Okay. Let me, now how do I do this? How do I get back to it to actually spin it? There we go. I did it, you guys. I did it. Okay, let's see who gets to go first. It's a duck.
Yay!
Okay, Duck is going first. All right, here is our list.
Okay, I was going to say, should we go over the list?
Yes, go for it. I'm going to see, hopefully, if I leave that right there, can y'all see that? I hope so. It looks to me like you can.
Yes. Yeah, you can.
I think it'll work.
It's not perfect, but it's good enough.
But yeah.
I'm going with it. All right, Jess, give us the rundown of everything that's included on our list.
The attractions at Epic Universe, this is going to be in alphabetical order because that's how I had it, is the Constellation Carousel, Curse of the Werewolf, Dragon Racers Rally, Fire Drill, Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry, Hiccup Swing Gliders, Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, I know you want to say it, Minecart Madness, Monsters Unchained, The Frankenstein Experiment, Stardust Racers, and Yoshi's Adventure.
Everybody knows I'm going to call Harry Potter Joanne's Transphobic Adventures. So
yeah.
Let's just put that out there right at the start. That's what I'm talking about if I should happen to get that.
Yep. Okay, sorry. I was trying to make our thing a little bit bigger so that way we can see it.
Fine.
Without. Here we go. I'll just chill over here like this so that way you can like see me around it. Around it. It's good. We're good. Okay. So, we're going to spin the wheel. Whatever pops up is going to be what Duck has to place. Before we do this, though, while I'm thinking about this, I need...
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so we would be sitting there for a second. Jess was trying to pull up the video and was like, so we can see what Jackie spins. And I'm like, but there's a delay. So we would just be sitting there quietly.
I got you. It'll be good. I just need to plug this in. I'm thinking about, because I'm going to have to clear these off of here. Hang on a second.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but very politely, Jess and I were just looking at each other and going back and forth between the stream and the notes. Just like, what are you doing?
I wasn't thinking.
Don't worry about it.
You know how technology works.
It's been a long life, honey. You're fine.
Okay, perfect. We're good now. I forgot to duplicate my wheel.
Oh, okay. No biggie.
Because I was like, I'm gonna lose those names as soon as I start spinning them. That's not gonna end well. That's gonna derail the whole thing. All right, here we go. Oh, that made it smaller. Sir, I'm going to need you to cooperate with me, please.
Sir.
Okay.
Sir. This is a Wendy's.
Sir. Okay, spin number 1 for Duck. First attraction is Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge.
Ooh. This is tough because I don't want to rank it too high too early coming out the gate. Right, this is the other thing. For anybody who hasn't done this, there's some strategy to this. So you don't do what we did the first time and totally kneecap yourself and put something way too high and then get screwed as things go on. So
Yep.
I really enjoyed this ride. This is, for anybody who doesn't know, it's basically you are in a kart, like you're playing Mario Kart, but you also have the VR visor on. So you're like collecting coins and racing against other various characters
So much
also
fun.
in real life. It's so good. While also in real life moving through these big set pieces. So I'm going to rank it, I'm going to put it at a 3.
Okay.
Because, again, I don't want to shoot it too high too early, but I do really enjoy it. Rhonda says, I didn't understand that ride at all. Well, okay, so Rhonda,
I've heard that from a couple people.
So if you guys don't know Mario Kart, like if you didn't play it, if you didn't like grow up playing it, like we played Mario Kart on the N64 and everyone since. By the way, don't let Jess's sweet face fool you. She will massacre you in Mario Kart.
Yeah, I don't play when it comes to Mario Kart.
No.
All bets are off.
Nope.
Like, we're married, but not when we play Mario Kart.
No. There's a reason I have not invested in the new Switch to get the new Mario Kart, okay?
That's valid.
Yes. So I have seen that sentiment before, but it is largely from people for whom Mario Kart was not like a large part of your life, right? Like we played it with our friends in college, like I played it with my friends in high school, like it was always a big social thing for all of us.
Yeah.
So if you didn't grow up with that or you don't care about it, I can totally see it falling flat for people.
Right.
I feel like the mechanics of it are a little confusing for some people too because of like the visor and then to like get the little mystery boxes and shoot the like weapons and whatever, right? Like you have to like look and like whatever, so it's like very like hard to do, I think too.
When I went with our good friend Katie O, I'm gonna throw her under the bus here for a minute. She didn't realize she was supposed to plug her visor in.
Oh, Katie.
I love you, Katie. I love you so much. And then when we got on, she was like, "Oh, that's what I did wrong."
Well,
so she figured it out when we went, but she had gone prior and not figured it out. And then we figured it out together. We did it. It was great. And we had so much fun.
And you got there, and that's what matters.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So that has been removed from the wheel because we can't get it again. So
it's just Mario Kart all the way down.
that would not be fun. Anyway, spin number 2. Spinning the wheel. Oh, we're staying in Mario. It is Yoshi's Adventure.
I'm going to put this at 4.
Okay.
It was very cute. It was fun. It was a nice break, but it was not anything super spectacular, right? It's basically the Mario section Super Nintendo World's people mover. So it was really cute. Everyone loves Yoshi. I have a deep attachment to Yoshi. I played all the Yoshi games a ton growing up. I annoyed my sister. There's like the little blue blob guy, Blobby. I don't know if that's his name, Blueby maybe? I don't remember. But basically, when you're player 2, if you run to the other side of the screen, player one can't advance.
Yep.
And I tormented my sister by being the little blue guy. Oh no, that's Kirby. That's Kirby. But I still did it in Yoshi because you could be a Yoshi with Baby Mario, and I just always ran to the other side. Actually, no matter the game, I always ran to the other side of the screen. Now that I'm thinking about it, so
That is just cruel.
Little sibling behavior.
Yeah, that's. What do you mean that's cruel? That's like that's tame. That's nothing.
See,
That's
I'm
very
also
standard.
the younger sister, but we did never play video games together, so.
Yeah, see, that's probably that's probably you didn't have the opportunity to be mean. That's the difference.
Valid. Very valid.
Yeah.
All right,
so
Yoshi's is off the list.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it. I think it's cute. There's a lot of references if you were like a Yoshi fan, but
Yes.
it's not anything that I would necessarily rank much higher than a 4.
That's valid. All right, next spin.
The wheel spin, yeah.
Oh, that was really close, but Constellation Carousel.
Oh.
This is a tough one. It's definitely not my number 1, but I don't think it's fair to put it at 5 either. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice the number 2 position because we really enjoyed it. I think it would be even better if we were able to do it at night. We just didn't get the chance to.
Right.
But it was still really beautiful and a very fun concept and a very cute ride. So I think that's a respectable 2.
I agree. I like that. I would agree with that. It's so cute. Okay, remove. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun.
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Next is Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry.
5. Joanne's Transphobic Adventures 5. If I could unrank it, I would, but it's 5.
6. It goes at 6.
Yeah. It's literally number 30, and there's not even 30 attractions in that park.
Oh, moving on, I think. Okay, so before we get to the last spin, Duck only has number 1 open.
Please do not come after me. This is the only option I have. I strategized. 2
is Constellation Carousel. 3 is Mario Kart. 4 is Yoshi's Adventure. Woo! And 5 is She Who Shall Not Be Named. Last spin. Let's see what number 1 is on Duck's rankings. You're like getting right by the lines. Oh, Hiccups Wing Gliders.
Is that the one that spins you around?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I wouldn't actually rank it at number 1, but at least it wasn't. I actually don't know what else it would be worse. Like, at least I didn't back myself into a corner with another option. But okay,
Right.
That is
fine.
true.
Yeah. I always have to
be my true.
I always have to
Or
think
no, is Hiccup Swing Gliders the roller coaster?
Is it the roller coaster?
Dragon Racers Rally is the one I think that spins you.
Oh,
Okay.
Then
Then yes, that is a good one.
Am
you.
I right?
It's the roller coaster.
Then this is the roller coaster that I cried on because it actually makes you feel like you are riding a dragon. I got so nostalgic for a second. So yes, this is a good number 1 for me. I am happy with this.
Now I have to double check because I was literally just getting ready to say that I can't remember because I feel like their names are sort of backwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Dragon Racers Rally is the one that spins you around. I think you're right because it's supposed to be like the training, and then I know Fire Drill is the one that's the
water
boat
ride.
ride. Yeah. Also, hi Vinny.
Yes, Hiccups Wing Gliders is the coaster.
Okay, so
Okay.
first off, Epic Universe, not clear names. Those things don't tell me anything. Second,
Yep.
I would take back my initial reaction. I am very happy with Hiccups Wing Gliders ending up at number 1. Totally acceptable. We all know in my heart it's Frankenstein Experiment, but for the purposes of this list, acceptable.
All right, I like it. Okay, so to recap, Ducks were, I'll go 5-1 this time. 5 is Harry Potter. 4 is Yoshi's Adventure. 3 Mario Kart. 2 Constellation Carousel, and 1 Hiccups Wing Gliders.
I really was concerned about how this
I was
wheel was
scared
going.
for you.
Not terrible.
I learned how. Well, I think it also helps that so much in Epic I love. There's only the
Yeah.
one thing that I truly dislike, and only I think the one ride that we didn't go on, which is Fire Drill, because I don't do water rides.
Right.
So I think it's helpful that we did everything and that everything in there is really good
Right.
in such a way that it makes it hard to rank. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty content with this list.
You made off better than you did when we did some of those attractions.
That was some of those were brutal.
They were. They were.
Ugh.
You're not wrong. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I can close this one. Let's see if I get to go next or Jess gets to go next.
Why did I just start
Spin
singing
that
song?
wheel. I'm going to play imaginary music in my head.
Real time.
Okay, Jess is up
Yay!
next. All right,
Oh,
let
we're
me get your wheel all situated here so everyone. Oh, whoa, make sure everyone can see it. Okay, and make sure I can see it so I can see what I'm doing.
Most importantly.
Okay, there we go. I have to there's so many things on my screen that I have to it's like a giant puzzle to make sure that I can see everything that's happening. Can I see you? Can I see me to make sure I'm in frame? Can I see the wheel? Can I see the chat? Can I make sure we're still recording? We're good. I'm crushing it.
What's Ned called in Spider-Man? The guy in the chair.
Yeah.
It's giving the guy in the chair.
I'm just the girl on the couch, okay? Trying my best.
So valid.
Yep. All right, Jess, are you ready?
I am ready.
Now, I'm curious, do you have any caveats? Like, I had to say Frankenstein is always number one for me, but do you have any in that same way where you're like, no matter what happens, this is my feelings on a ride?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't feel as strongly about
almost anything, actually. I just have very strong, specific feelings.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like I don't feel as strongly about. I mean, I love all the Epic Universe rides. Don't get me wrong, but I don't feel as strongly about you must know. I love Monsters Unchained, but yeah. So I'm good.
That's okay. That's why we love you, Duck. That's why we love you.
Exactly.
And I love all of you. I am the way that I am. I have never been different. I will never be different.
We don't ever want you to be different.
Thank you, dear. This is just how it goes.
It's amazing. I'm here for it. I love it. Okay. Let's spin that wheel. Wouldn't it be nice if we could have some music, although YouTube would take it down, so I guess it doesn't really matter if we had it or not.
Royalty free for the wheel.
Ooh, first one up is Hiccup Swing Gliders.
Ooh. Well, now that we know what ride that is,
now that we remember.
It's not my fault. They were all named in a not clear.
Right.
Those two. It's just those two.
Those two.
Yeah. Right, because you would think that they're opposite. I think I'm gonna have to put it at number 3.
Okay.
Because I like it. I don't have the same attachment to How to Train Your Dragon as Duck has. So I didn't have the nostalgia and the emotionalness of feeling like I'm in the movie. But it was a very fun coaster. So we'll put it in the middle.
It's a great coaster. It's so much fun.
It's just so well designed. It's so fun. Even if you're not a huge coaster person, or if this is maybe your kiddo's first introduction to coasters, it's a great one.
Yes.
It's thrilling without being overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a lot like Mine Train, Slinky Dog, some of those ones that you find at Disney. Yeah. It's very similar to that in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I compare it to Slinky Dog most, probably, in terms of, the thrills, but also, it's very tame and chill.
Right. I agree. Okay. Next. Second
Rhonda,
spin.
Very quickly, as we're spinning, somebody in chat, Rhonda, would like to know the ride that I didn't like. It's Joanne's Transphobic Adventures. I want nothing to do. I like the ride itself. I want to clarify. But it is the association with that wretched human that it ruins it for me. Technologically, very impressive. From a perspective of somebody who grew up enjoying Harry Potter, I can appreciate it, but it's just the connection with her that truly ruins it. There was no ride that I didn't like from a ride perspective. It's just, she is wretched. Okay, I'm so sorry for interrupting. Please
you're
continue.
good.
Totally valid. Do not apologize. Okay, number 2 spin was Yoshi's Adventure.
4. Gonna put it at a 4 because it wouldn't be the lowest on my list, but it's also, like Duck said, it's Epic Universe's people mover, and it's fun, it's enjoyable, it's cute because Yoshi, but it's not anything thrilling.
It's quite literally intended to be the opposite.
Right, the opposite
Right.
of a thrill ride, right? So
Right.
it
Yes.
just goes lower on the list for me because I love a thrill ride.
Yes. I feel you on that. Sorry, I have a lot of opinions, but I feel like I need to save them until it's my turn to rank things. So,
No,
like...
That's okay.
So fair. So fair. You'll get your turn.
You'll have your turn,
As
right?
the kids say, go off, queen.
I don't want to give it away. Okay. Remove. Spin.
Also, Rhonda, you're
that
so welcome. Anytime,
wheel.
anytime anyone wants my opinion, I'm happy to give it.
What?
Shocking.
And we have Stardust Racers.
Ooh.
That. Okay, I'm gonna put it as number 1 because I don't know what else I'm gonna get, and that is like up there. It's probably between that and Monsters, like top rides in the park for me. So
That's respectable.
just in case I don't get Monsters to put higher than that, I don't want to like end up with Joanne's Transphobic Adventures.
That's valid.
We're getting down to it. You can't chance it. I get it. I do.
We've got some left still.
Yeah, there's plenty left.
Yeah. I will say the one thing about Stardust is it was like I knew going into it that everyone had said it was intense. It was intense.
Yeah.
It is a coaster for coaster people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
100%.
You can enjoy it even if you're not like the biggest coaster person, but you must enjoy thrilling rides. It is a coaster. Yeah. It truly is. I would say, like, if anybody's been to Busch Gardens, Pantheon is maybe a good comparison. To be another universal comparison, Velocicoaster, like, it is, I would say
it's up there with those rides for sure.
Yeah, I'd say even more intense, like just certain sections of it than those two rides. But just to give like baseline example of some other rides that we've ridden, it is a coaster.
Yeah. Well, and like I am someone who I've always loved coasters. I've always ridden them. I've always enjoyed them, all of that. But it had been 10 years probably since I rode a true coaster. Until
And that's the one you went with.
Well, no, you see, what I went with was the Giga Coaster at Kings Island.
Okay.
Which was a choice.
Okay.
Which was a choice, but my oldest wanted to ride it, and he's like, Mom, will you please go on me with this one? Because Andrew had gone with him on a couple of the other coasters there. And my daughter is a thrill seeker, but refuses to go upside down.
That's a fair boundary.
She's not there yet.
I get that.
Yeah.
She's not there yet. So we do a lot of trading off when we go to Kings Island together. And so he asked me to ride that one. Orion, I think, is the one that we rode. And it was intense. And then I went to Epic a couple months later, and I was like, well, I mean, I have to ride it. Like, I'm not going to not ride it. Because I wasn't worried about, like, getting sick or anything. Like, I don't have that issue on coasters. But riding that, there was a point in there where I was like, oh, I got to close my eyes for, like, 10 seconds.
See, that's so interesting to me, though, because I have, as we've talked about many times on this podcast, probably everyone's going to, like, throw their phone out the window at this point with me talking about it. But I do have motion sensitivity. But coasters don't bother me in that way. So I do not have a problem on Stardust. I can see where there's portions of it that get disorienting. But that's not one that I had an issue with, surprisingly.
Yeah, and it was more that I think I was afraid that my vision was going to go. It was that kind of feeling for me. So I was like, I'm just going to preemptively close my eyes for about 10 seconds and like be good to go after that.
Yeah, no, you just need a quick reset and you're good. I get it.
Yeah. So that was so interesting. And so I had told Andrew, I said I probably have more sensitivity now than I did before, but I'm still like figuring it out again because it had been truly like 10 years since I had been on any coaster that wasn't a Disney coaster.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I
and
still liked Stardust. It was still really cool. But I was like, I'm good. I rode it once and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Like a one and done
Yeah.
kind of deal
Yeah.
for you.
And like
That's fair.
when and if I go back, I'll probably ride it again and just like know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I didn't know, when people say, "Oh, it's really intense." Okay, but
Mhm.
what really
but
does that mean?
how?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you do the yellow side or the green side?
Oh, on the loading dock. When I got up to the loading dock, I was on the left.
Yellow.
That's yellow.
Okay.
That's the last
Because I
one.
feel like yellow was like the less intense. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So don't go on the green side.
Okay.
Future reference. That's actually a really good thing to point out to everybody. For anybody who hasn't ridden them, that because they are dueling coasters, they are two coasters that launch at the same time, and it's as if you're racing. Hence, Stardust Racers. There is the yellow side, which still very intense, but considered the less intense than the green side. The green side is like I don't know quite how to explain it. I don't know if there's like different track elements to it that make it more thrilling. I think there's an additional corkscrew, so like you can look up ride throughs of each so before you go, so you can make that whatever best judgment is for you. We rode both, and because we're unhinged, we like the green side better.
That's valid. Well, and I think even if it is a little bit more intense, there may be elements of it that you like more too. Like you said, if it's got an extra corkscrew or it goes, I think our good friend Kirk at Walrus Carp was talking about, the direction that it comes out of, the different like the barrel rolls or different things like that just give you a different sensation in that. So that's totally valid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I need to blow my nose. Please
You're
hold.
fine.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna catch up on chat. Everybody will not ride Stardust. That's okay, guys. You can watch our Captain Cacao stuffies while we go ride it several times. I'll buy you guys refillable Cokes and some pretzels, and you guys can go hang out in a lounge. I totally don't blame you.
The
I don't
exclusive Coke flavor in that area of the park is
Oh,
amazing too.
that
so
slaps. That's such
something you can do while whoever wants to ride it in your party is riding Stardust Racers.
That's actually such a good thing. Okay, so if anybody doesn't know, the Coke machines throughout Epic the freestyle machines have exclusive flavors. I think we've talked about them before. First off, they all slap. Let's be clear. Every single one is delicious. I liked the How to Train Your Dragon flavor the best. It was like a lemon lime flavor. It was so good. So there was that one. Stardust is the orange one.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Yeah, that was really good. And then there's a berry punch in Dark Universe. And then I don't think that there was in Joanne's Hellhole. And I don't think that there is. I don't think Nintendo has one either.
Doesn't Nintendo have one? Because wasn't it near the there was like the whole thing of freestyle machines.
I don't remember. The only one that I remembered to check was inside Pizza Moon.
Oh, yeah, the Pizza Moon one is the orange one. Is the same one that's all, because it's all in Celestial Park. I really don't remember.
It might not.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, because I think
we thought there was.
I think we thought it was in everywhere, but I think it's just those three. They're all delicious, though. Yeah. So
they're very good.
Okay.
Super secret.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Man, now I'm thinking about them again.
No.
We gotta get back to Epic. We could go to Epic.
We could go to Epic.
But
then my Cinderella blue nails are for nothing.
That's true. We totally didn't even tell you this. We're going to Disney next weekend.
What?
So this was like a very
last minute.
Like we decided, I surprised Jess with this yesterday. Yeah. So I have a work conference down in Florida.
Gotcha.
Not this upcoming week, but the following week. And so where we are it's Orlando. It's very close to the parks. And so I was like, we originally weren't going to, because we're going to Japan at the end of March. And then I was like, but my flight's already paid for down there. So like,
just saying.
We could.
Like a half-price Disney trip.
That's right. I'm like, by the girl math, I'm actually saving money on this Disney trip. So
I
it'd be
hear it.
foolish for us not to go. So we're going.
I love that for you. I am so excited for you.
It's gonna heal me. I know it. It's what I need.
Truly, it will truly heal us. And can I just say, I'm very excited for the park, but we're also doing Disney Springs, which we haven't done like a ton of Disney Springs in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited to go back to the World of Coke because that is
Speaking of,
my emotional support sweatshirt came from the World of Coke with my Oreo Coke sweatshirt. So I'm very excited.
right, yes,
What
the
additional
Oreo
emotions-
Coke. I do remember this now.
Mm-hmm.
I am nothing if not a one-track
We were
mind.
very unhinged, buying like 10 bottles of Oreo Coke
It's fine.
to take back to our hotel room.
The way that the cashier was like, "Wow, you must really like this, huh?" I was like, "That's so embarrassing."
Well, we did the math, and we have this many days, so Duck needs this many Cokes
So
to
if I
survive
could
the
have
trip.
it was truly. I would like to couch this in the fact that it was November of 2024 when we were down there during a very specific week. So I would just like to say the time period in which we
arrived on a very specific day.
Yep, the time period in which we were there purchasing those Coke products, all bets, nothing, it was, nothing else mattered. Nothing else was happening except for those Oreo Cokes. And you know what? They did help. Ooh.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Okay. Pause.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that was a weather alert.
Yeah.
Like an alert, like a warning, or a
like
watch?
a please take shelter, or
Uh-huh.
okay.
Okay. Should we suspend this temporarily?
Let me go check, because we sometimes get those even if they're not actually near us. So,
yeah, I get that.
Please hold.
Okay, we'll be here. If anyone wants to continue to chat about Oreo Coke.
Or anything else, too.
Or anything. Yeah, no, you're right. I will also talk about other things.
I think if we keep reminding Duck that they can't have Oreo Coke anymore, it's not gonna end well.
Well, you never know. They may still have Oreo Coke down there because it's like the world of Coke or whatever.
Maybe.
You never know.
I think you might cry if that happens.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure.
The employees in the Coke store will really think that you're crazy.
It's gonna be one of those moments where I'm like, I'm gonna fall to my knees in the Coke store, and someone's be like, I just saw somebody fall to their knees in the Coke store. When did we say we're going to Orlando? We are going next weekend, Rhonda. Mm-hmm. So we're flying down the 27th, and then we're doing a park on Saturday, and then we're doing Disney Springs probably on Sunday, and then I'm down there the rest of that week for a work convention. You're making me thirsty. Sorry, Jules. Rhonda, are you gonna be down there then? I hope so. Hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Hey.
I just want to sip.
How many minutes?
Yeah, copyrightable. You're so right. I shouldn't hum about being at the car wash. Rhonda, no! Rhonda, this is like the 7th time that we have missed each other by days. This is crazy. Can't have sodas until Easter. Ooh, is that what you gave up for Lent, Jules? I respect it. I do. Mm-hmm. I'm a lapsed Catholic, but I do try to follow something positive for Lent. It's not so if you grew up Catholic, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like something deeply ingrained in you. You late on March 5th? Rhonda, I leave March 4th! Come on!
Darn it.
Dang it! Yes, and social media. Ooh, good for you, Jules.
Good for you.
I probably should watch my social media consumption, but anyway, I'm going to be on my phone for 11 hours tomorrow if anyone needs me. I can't stop looking at the hell rectangle. Because I work on my big hell rectangle, and then I look at the larger hell rectangle on the wall, and then I look at my small hell rectangle for fun. God dang it, Rhonda.
So close, yet so far.
September though. Yes. Okay. Yes, Rhonda. So we are still planning to do our usual HHN Labor Day weekend. So I hope you'll be down there. I may or may not be back in Florida at the end in late September. We don't know where we're going for the work thing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So every year we have like a work retreat situation, and we don't know where we're going this year. I'm slightly convinced that it'll be in Miami, but we'll see.
My vote's New Orleans.
Yeah, you don't want me going to New Orleans because even my coworker said, "Oh yeah, you're gonna wander off following a spirit. Like you're not.
Yeah,
you're not.
You will.
You're gonna go beat the hell out of Madame Lalarie's ghost. Like that's not a good idea." Oh my God, Cass, you cannot believe how many times we have missed Rhonda. You've already booked the 5th and the 19th. Well, hot dog. We might.
Hot dog.
Well, I can't. I'm on stream and I can't swear, ma'am.
That is true.
Will we be down there?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yes.
Rhonda!
Yes. That will be the weekend we're down there.
Rhonda!
Because we go Labor Day weekend.
Yes!
Labor Day's the 7th. We'll be down there.
Yes! Yes! We can hang out with Rhonda! Oh my God, Rhonda, I'm so excited. Can we compare Merlin apps? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'll have so many cool ones from Japan.
You will.
Oh, yes! I'm so excited. Finally! It'll work. Oh, amazing. Humming royalty-free music so we don't get taken down. I just realized Jackie's going to come back and watch all of this.
I'm so sorry, Jackie.
Jackie, dear future Jackie, we're so sorry.
I understand if you reconsider ever having us on the podcast again.
For sure. My feelings will not be hurt. I will fully understand. 100%. God. Yeah, I fully wouldn't blame you. If you were like, yep, that's the end.
They're done.
That's the end of the line here. So long and thanks for all the fish.
Are you looking for something unhinged you can show on camera?
Yeah, I'm like wondering what else I haven't. I feel like I've shown so many of my trinkets.
We have so many.
As you can see, we have many a trinket.
We're hoarders. It's fine.
Sorry, not sorry. Agreed, Cass. We are.
We have.
We're not hoarders. We are
Signed
collectors.
Sigourney Weaver pop.
Oh yeah, we do have the signed Sigourney Weaver pop. That's behind so much stuff, though.
Yeah. We have Pachaco.
We do have Pachaco. Yeah,
Pirate Pachaco.
we have Pirate Pachaco.
He was half off. What a deal with
What
a
is
steal.
deal with a steal? Oh, Jackie's back. All right,
Mom's back.
everyone behave. Mom's back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Is everything okay?
We're good. We're good.
Okay, cool.
There's our sirens are going off, but it is east of us, not near us. So
Okay. We can keep this moving so we can speed this up in the event of an emergency.
we're
Or
good.
a more of an emergency.
Yeah, it's like I hate to say that I'm like desensitized to it because like I'm not, but at the same time it happens a lot in our area where the whole county's sirens will go off regardless of where things are being spotted. So there are 2 different spots in our area that are being like followed for like radar indicated tornadoes. So they are but they are both like north and east of us, so like already past our area where we specifically are. But so that's why I was like, I need to just like I need a map. I need to see where they're
So
saying because like I don't want to immediately jump to panic.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's so fair. If it's like a regular occurrence, where if it's like in your general vicinity, but maybe not directly by you, I totally get the let's double check before we panic.
Yes, because it just the way we are geographically where we live is very prone to tornadoes. Just the way that it works and the way that the land is, and it's very, very flat in a lot of places, and then there's valleys in certain other places that so it's just
real conducive. Yeah.
yes. So okay, I'm going to get my alert phone back up here to make sure that it's ready if I need it.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And Andrew is going to monitor everything for me. So
Okay.
yeah,
good.
it's
Good.
I'm okay, fam. I promise you. If it wasn't okay, I wouldn't be here. So
Yeah.
I would,
Jackie's a responsible adult, guys.
Yes.
especially because I have children upstairs. So
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
All right.
interested to see what y'all chatted about when I was gone. When I go to edit this later.
About halfway through being unhinged, I went, "Oh God, wait, Jackie's gonna watch all this back."
Yes, I am. I sure am.
Yay!
High five.
And it will live forever on the interwebs because our unedited
no.
episodes live forever on our YouTube.
Oh no, I didn't say anything I wouldn't have also said in front of you and God, so it does not matter. It literally does not matter.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, are we ready to jump back into whatever it was
let's
that
go.
we were doing?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. So that puts Stardust at 1, so you've got 2 and 5
Yep.
left.
Yep.
Okay. Spin that wheel.
Non-royalty music for spinning the wheel.
Ooh. Fire drill.
That's gonna be 5.
Oh.
We're gambling.
Because I've never ridden it, and we don't do water rides.
It looks fun.
It does look fun.
It's like for anybody who doesn't know, you're basically in a boat ride and you are shooting at other boats, right, with little water guns, and you're getting shot at with water cannons by other boats, but also people on like the pavilions passing by. Like, it's a very classic theme park water ride, in my opinion. I think we said this earlier, and we've said it before. We just don't do water rides, really.
Yeah.
So we haven't. This is not one that we've been on.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree with all of that. Okay, so to recap, Jess currently has 1 at Stardust Racers, 2 is Open, 3 is Hiccup Swing Gliders, 4 is Yoshi's Adventure, and 5 is Fire Drill. So, shall we see what lands at number 2?
Oh God.
Do you need me to get the emotional support?
It is Dragon Racers Rally.
All right.
Okay.
It could have been way worse.
It wouldn't be number 2. It could have been worse. Wouldn't be number 2 if I knew that, but because I just feel like it's for how long you wait and what you get, it's like a county fair ride more than it is like an actual bajillion-dollar theme park ride.
You're not wrong. It does kind of give that vibe.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
which, like, it kind of works for the theming of the area, right? Where it's, like, slapped together, makeshift training devices for kids is, like, what that's supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be, like, you're training children to learn how to ride dragons. But it is I don't know if you had this experience or if it was just my seat. It's really difficult to flip on that thing.
No, I also couldn't figure it out.
It's really, like, the whole thing is you're not only like going off of like the arced arm, your seat is also supposed to spin. You rock it back and forth, and in theory you're supposed to spin yourself. But it is shockingly difficult to get going. So
Lemon Ash were trying to tell us how to do it, and I just could not, for the life of me, figure it out. Like, get the coordination right to do it. It just was not happening.
And then at one point I just wound up parallel to the ground and couldn't get back, and I was like, "This is my life.
This is where I live.
This is. I live here now. I am forever here now.
This is it. This is the rest of my existence, apparently.
Oh my gosh. Whew. All right, so let's recap what Jess ended up with. We had 5 as Fire Drill, 4 as Yoshi's Adventure, 3 as Hiccup Swing Gliders, 2 as Dragon Racers Rally, and 1 as Stardust Racers.
I think that's
not awful.
Yeah, I think I'm with you where what you said with Dragon's Racer Rally, it'd be the only one probably swapped around, but it was still respectable. Interesting, you end up with all 3 in the
and the How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, and we've ended up with neither of you got anything in Darkmoor.
Dark Universe.
I can't wait for you to get both the Darkmoor rides.
You know it's going to happen now that you said that.
100%. That's how this works.
Yep. Okay. Let me get my. There we go. Okay, I was like, I had to center my wheel on my screen. Whew, the technology, man. All right. I'm scared.
Deep breaths.
Okay, spin the wheel.
Spin that wheel.
And my first one is. It was almost Curse of the Werewolf. But I got Dragon Racers Rally as my first pull.
Fascinating.
Okay.
That is fascinating. Where do I want to put it?
Did you ride Dragon Racers?
No.
Okay.
Which is why I'm like, but I also feel like I got a fair, like, judge and feeling for what it was by watching it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. This is not one where I'm like, oh, until you experience it, you haven't experienced it.
Right.
If you've been to a county fair, or if you've watched a video, you know what it is, dude. Like, 100%.
Yeah. I'm going to put it at 4.
Okay.
Respectable.
Fair.
Just because I feel like exactly what we've already said. Like, it's a fine ride. I wouldn't wait forever for it, which is why I didn't ride it, because the line was just too long and it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
But it's still, like, it's not a bad ride.
No.
Yeah, it's fine.
So.
It's really low capacity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to be able to load on one quicker.
Yeah, it doesn't do itself any favors. It's low capacity. It's a slow loading ride. It's just, I think that's why it backs up. Not necessarily because it's the most popular, or
right.
even because it has the most number of people in line. It's just a very slow moving and loading ride.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, we'll stick it at 4 and cross our fingers. Okay, spin that wheel.
Do 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 do.
Oh no.
Monsters Unchained.
It's been really great being on the podcast.
Duck says, I'm out. Goodbye.
I want to say, I can't because there's preschool toys.
So, okay, here's my thing with this ride. The ride itself is absolutely incredible. I have never been so scared on a ride as I was on that ride.
Oh,
because of the jump scares. I don't do well with jump scares, and it is all jump scares. So
100%.
I have a really hard time deciding, and I thought about this when you were talking about it earlier. I was like, I'm going to have a really hard time deciding what to do with this one.
It's tough. It is. While you're contemplating, I do actually have a fun fact for this particular ride.
Please tell.
And it's if you are an HHN fan, there's a handful, and it's so dark in there, this is barely a spoiler, but if you're an HHN fan, there are, is it 4?
3.
3?
I think it's 3.
There's a couple of previous / current, depending on what they do this year, HHN icons that make an appearance in statue form. Right before a certain underwater critter, you can see them. They're sort of shrouded in darkness.
Interesting.
But it's Chance, Jack, I forget who.
What's her face?
What's her face?
I can't remember at this point. It is 10 o'clock, Jackie.
I know. I'm aware.
My brain was barely here before we started.
the way I fully
there is 4.
Yeah, there is 4. So it's Eddie, who has the chainsaw, Bone, who has the scythe. Bone is the easiest one to see because you think he's just like a Grim Reaper in the tombs down there.
The Grim Reaper?
Is that the Grim Reaper? So you think he's just the Grim Reaper, but it's Bone, and that's an easy way to orient yourself. So Eddie is to the right of Bone, and then there's Jack and Chance to the left, and they are together. So if you are an HHN fan and you want to see a fun little Easter egg, there's 4 of the icons in Monsters Unchained.
I like it. I like that fun fact. Okay. Much to Duck's dismay, I'm putting it at 3.
It's fair.
Respectable. See, I can understand. But because to me, it's just like not a type of ride that you necessarily enjoy, right?
Yeah.
I love monsters. I love getting freaked out.
Right.
But like, you can appreciate the artistry of the ride
100%.
and still not necessarily enjoy the content. I think
right.
that's totally fair. So, I love you still. I respect
Thank you.
the difference in opinion where you're ranking it at number 3. As long as it wasn't dead last, we can still be friends.
Okay.
That's fine.
Thank goodness we don't need another Figment debate on our hands here.
Oh, God. Please, God, no.
Oh, man. Okay, remove. All right, so I've got 3 and 4 taken. Let's spin that wheel. This is my spin that wheel dance because that's what I did the first time, and now I've done it every time ever since then. Shut up. Curse of the Werewolf.
Oh my god.
I'm having really big feelings over here.
Me too, because I don't know what to do with this. I don't like it. I think I have to put it at 2. I don't know that I can put it at 5. I liked it.
That was the correct answer. We can keep being friends. Thank you, Jackie.
And I liked Curse of the Werewolf. It was a little short.
Yes.
It was a little short, and it was a little like there were parts of it that I almost missed. It was just a little like, because I also wrote it at night, which we had this discussion when we talked about Epic previously. If you missed that, jump on back. But there are parts of it that I almost missed, and I'm glad that the ride is set up the way it is, because I got a second chance to see some things that I almost missed. It was just too short for the wait. It's probably my biggest complaint.
Yeah. So we used Fast Pass on it the first time that we rode it, or what is it called? Express Pass. So we used Express Pass on it when we rode it during the day. Mm-hmm. We used that once, and then we were with a friend of ours has ADA accommodations. So we were able to do sort of like you're waiting outside the line, right? You go up, you scan, you get your return time, and then you can come back later. So you are still waiting, just for anybody who doesn't know how ADA accessibility works at Epic. The way that they do it is you go, you have your return time. Your return time will be based on whatever the wait is. So you are still waiting in line. You are just not physically in the line. So when your return time comes around, you can come back, and then you can just go through the the express line. Mm-hmm. So that way you're not like, if you have any sort of, disability or need various accommodations, that way you're not physically in line for that length of time. So for one of them, we were able to, that's why I was mixing up which was the Express Pass that we used. So we used the Express Pass during the day, and then we went back with our friend who had the ADA accommodation for the evening one. And the evening ride, so much better. So much better. We got a perfectly timed set off of the Burning Blade Tavern. Mm-hmm. We got the way that the weight was distributed in our cart. For anybody who doesn't know, it spins along the track as you're going. Think like Guardians, but instead of it being moving at certain show points, it's just free spinning. So you see and experience different things every time you're on it. Unfortunately, if the weight isn't distributed well, you just get stuck staring at one thing. You don't spin. You don't move. You don't see anything. So things are very easy to miss. So I liked Curse of the Werewolf. I agree with you, Jackie, that I think it's way too short. That would have been, if it was 30 seconds longer, it would have been an amazing, incredible coaster. It's a fun idea. I just think the space that they had to work with was not that big. Yeah. So I just don't think they could execute something bigger.
And I think I probably would have enjoyed it more had I like if I knew the werewolf story, right? Like I don't know. I'm not familiar with all of those. Listen, not now. Not now. Not now, Duck. But I'm not super familiar with the Universal monsters and all their backstories and all that kind of stuff. So like to me, it was just like a ride with a werewolf, you know what I mean? Which was still enjoyable, and I loved the way that the ride system is like set up, and the way that the carts move is really cool because it is like Cosmic Rewind, only you're back to back, so you're always looking out, which I like. But it does cause for a different experience every time, which I love. I love that way that is set up. And I think more rides will give me a better opinion of it.
Yeah, I think
So
that's fair.
I don't love that I had to put it at 2, but that's where it's going.
That's so fair.
Fair.
So now I have 1 and 5 left, and I'm not okay.
This is why this is the worst game and best game ever.
I'm scared. Okay, spin that wheel. I'm scared. I'm scared.
I've been scared this whole time.
I'm scared.
I'm afraid of everything.
Oh, fire drill. That's gotta go at 5. Ah.
Risky business.
I know, but what else am I supposed to do? I don't do water
It
rides.
can't be number 1. I got you. Let's roll the dice.
Okay, recap. My 1 is open. Where? 2, I have Curse of the Werewolf. 3, I have Monsters Unchained. 4, I have Dragon Racers Rally. And 5, I have Fire Drill. Why did I agree to do this?
1 last spin.
Spin that wheel.
I can't look, even though I don't see the wheel.
I'm scared.
I also can't look.
I'm scared. Okay.
Ooh.
Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. Woo!
Okay.
Huzzah!
We're unscathed.
I'll take
Good
that.
job.
Yep, that's valid.
That is valid.
I'll take that. Okay, so, to recap my 5. 5 is Fire Drill. 4 is Dragon Racers Rally. 3 is Monsters Unchained. 2 is Curse of the Werewolf. And 1 is Mario Kart. I will say, of those 5, that's pretty accurate. I would swap probably Monsters Unchained and Curse of the Werewolf.
I think that's fair.
I think I enjoyed Monsters more, and it was even though I was terrified at the same time, it was a more enjoyable experience, which sounds really dark.
Well, I love being scared. I love horror movies. So to me, I'm like, yeah, that actually fully makes sense.
Yeah, so
the
like
sensation of being spooked in a safe
Yeah.
way, totally.
well,
on
and
board.
like the story made more sense to me. There was more with that, like with the pre-shows and stuff. Like overall, the experience was much more enjoyable for me because I love storytelling, theme parks, dark rides, all of that. So like that made a lot more sense to me in my brain, which is why I think I would put that one above Curse of the Werewolf.
Yeah,
Fair.
I don't disagree with you. Monsters is an infinitely more cohesive story than Curse of the Werewolf. As somebody who knows, loves, adores werewolf media, all of the monsters, really truly, like it's fine. It's like a kind of a weak story, even if you do know what's going on. It's fine. I enjoyed it mostly just because I liked seeing the werewolves involved, right? Like I'm just happy they have their own. I'm happy the Wolfman has his own ride. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. So it wasn't my favorite. I'm totally in agreement with you that like if you don't understand or you don't know, the storytelling is just so very fine.
Yeah.
Especially when you have something like Frankenstein Experiment literally feet away. So
Yes, exactly. Well, that was good. We did it. We survived. There was some chaos, but it was not Figment level chaos. I think that's just our barometer now.
Yeah.
Before we completely wrap up for today, though, I do want to know although we already know Duck's answer to the question I'm going to ask, of the rides that are at Epic, what is your like top of the top if you could pick out of all of the attractions? Duck, what's your favorite?
Well, I really, really just love the carousel. No, it's Monsters Unchained. It's Monsters Unchained, guys. This is no secret to anybody at all. It's Monsters Unchained. If I had to take Monsters Unchained out of contention, it would probably be Stardust because it's just such a well executed coaster.
Yeah.
Especially, I will say, riding it at night.
Yeah.
So much of
The
Epic
coolest.
is so extra, like so incredible at night. This is a park that was designed to be seen and done at night.
Yeah.
You truly feel like you are a comet racing another comet at night. You can't see the track, but you can see the beautiful glow of the other car that you're racing. It's so cool. So I really liked the nighttime experience of Stardust Racer. So if I couldn't, for whatever reason, rank Monsters Unchained in this horrible version of the universe that I'm creating, it would be Stardust Racers at night specifically.
At night. I just think of
At night.
SpongeBob. Anyway, Jess.
I honestly think Stardust Racers is my number one. Like, I love Monsters Unchained for like what it is, and it's beautiful and it's spooky, and like I think for you, like the nostalgia factor, just like how much you love Universal Monsters, like makes it the number one thing.
Definitely.
But I love a good coaster. I love a good thrill ride, and it's so fun. Like there's either side of the track. Riding it at night was beautiful, and it's just fun. It's just so much fun. The more death-defying it is, the more I love the ride. So, Stardust Racers.
I
Okay.
don't know that we should call it death-defying, Jessica.
That's true.
I don't
That's
know.
maybe a bad turn of phrase.
I don't know that that's the phrase we should be using. I think Jackie, you gotta cut that out. Actually.
Yeah, I think we should maybe take two that there, Jess.
Yeah, let's just not to be insensitive, but just not get hashtag canceled.
Definitely not thinking there.
All right, we're just gonna.
Yeah.
The more thrilling it is.
Yeah, the more thrilling the ride is, the more I love it. So, Stardust Racers.
Perfect. I love that. My favorite ride there ended up being Hiccup Swing Gliders.
Good choice. It's a great coaster.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a lot of fun. The music is perfectly timed.
So good. So good. And I love a themed coaster. I love the whole experience of it. I just thought they just knocked it out of the park with that one. And soundtrack is such a big part for me of experiencing things because I am a music person, so when you put that soundtrack on a coaster that's got a great storyline and a great theme, I'm sold.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Totally agree. That is.
I opted to ride that one twice instead of like at the end of the night. So like at the end of the night because there were only a few that I didn't do. I didn't do Fire Drill because I don't do water rides. And I didn't do Dragon Racers Rally because I was watching it and went, nah. And then,
because why would you?
Right.
I mean, not to be a hater, but if there's a choice to be made there, right?
Yep.
I'm not saying it's not a ride, but like for you and knowing you and your personal choices, why would you prioritize that over a second ride on something you love?
Yes, and so that's what we did with our last 5 minutes of the night when we were running to where we wanted to go next. So it was good. Well, that was fun. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
And thank you all for joining us for this episode of Mom Street USA. We always appreciate your support, and we look forward to interacting with you guys and seeing what you guys have to say. So please let us know in the comments what you think of our blind ranking. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. And as always, if you've got ideas for future episodes of Mom Street USA, you can reach out to us at momstreetusa@gmail.com. We are also over on Patreon at Mom Street USA. That is a great place to jump in the comments and let us know what you guys thought about all of our mild chaos in this blind ranking episode. And again, you can always find us at Mom Street USA on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all those good places. So thank you, Duck and Jess, for joining me for this episode, and we will catch you guys on the next episode of Mom Street USA. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
And scene. Okay, let me...
Also, Rhonda wants you to explain.
Yes. I saw that. Sorry, Rhonda. I wasn't ignoring you. I just wanted to wrap that up. So
I was, Rhonda.
so when you go through the queue, you get a visor, like that's like the little Mario head. Actually, I think I have like photos that are somewhat.
I took pictures.
Yeah.
I thought I texted you.
And then when you sit down in the seat to actually ride, yeah. See here. Here's.
There you
Oh,
go.
I gotta
Yep.
find
Mm-hmm.
that. There's me and Katie.
It's her functioning visor.
Yeah, I don't think I have them on it.
So, and then when you sit down to ride, there's like glasses that plug into your visor. Is like the best way to explain it, kind of. Like it all like hooks in together.
It looks like a woodworking face shield.
Yeah,
almost,
like
or
a shield. There you
healthcare
go.
face shield.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're calling them glasses, but they're not really glasses. They're more like a face shield, and it goes over your eyes. And then when it's plugged in like that, it clips into the visor. So you have your little hat, and then it physically you just
It
click
like
it.
clicks in.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like magnetic, so you can't really like miss it.
Yeah.
You kind of it sits very clearly where it's supposed to go. And there's also pictures all over the place. And you can always ask any of the team
And then
members.
there's a cord that attaches it down that gives gives it its power, and that is where you need to look when you're like racing and aiming and shooting your shells and trying to get coins and all that kind of stuff. Is you need to look through that visor because that is your screen.
Yes. Oh, no wonder you had a bad time, Rhonda. She might have missed it like Katie did. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would explain it.
Yeah.
I mean, again, also the nostalgia factor, which is why we really loved it.
Yeah.
But that actually makes sense. And I'm a little unsurprised because that ride, when you're there loading up, they are loading you as fast as possible. They need
Yeah.
you to
There's not a lot
go.
of time to like explain everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I there's really not. There should be better signage around. We went through we used our express pass on this one,
Yeah.
and so we didn't see a lot of like what the main queue would be. So I don't know how well signed it is there. It is not very well signed through the express.
No, and I
line.
wonder if the team members have not gotten better about making sure that everybody's plugged in before they go, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure that if you don't, and if you miss it and it doesn't work, like talk to the team members when you get off, Rhonda, because like they will help you through it and show you, and I can't guarantee they're going to give you a re-ride, but like they may or may not, depending on their discretion. You know how that works. So you're welcome. Hopefully that helps.
We love you too.
We do love you. And I love you all. I'm going to go so I can safely monitor my weather situation here.
Yeah. Time to call.
But thank you guys all for hanging. Thanks for being here in the chat. Thank you, Duck and Jess. I love your faces, and I will talk to you all very soon.
Yes, we love your faces. Be safe.
Bye.
Love